Today we're going to be replacing the CV axle assembly, the front left, the driver's side. So before we begin, we need to pop the cap off and we need to remove the main bolt that's holding the axle. You want to do this before you lift the car up. You take your 17mm socket and you pop it in there. You get with your breaker bar and you loosen up that bolt. Next thing, what do we got to do after, of course, removing the wheel? We need to remove the lower control arm, the one that holds the shock absorber. It has two screws, one on this side, one on the other side, so you're gonna have to get that removed so we can get the whole lower control out of it, so we can pull the axle out. So after you remove the bolt that holds the shock, you need to remove the one up there on both sides. In order to remove the back screw to the lower control arm, you need to remove the plastic that's over there, the cover over there, right down there. So you need to remove those two pieces in order to get to the actual bolt in the back that holds the lower control arm. Okay, so here's underneath the car. You're gonna have to remove the bottom cover. You're gonna have to remove the metal plate, only because you need access to the axle. You need to pray it out. Basically, you need a crowbar or something. If the car is lifted and you have more space underneath, it's easier, but as you can see, I'm on jacks, so it's a little difficult to get it removed. So yeah, you need basically a pray bar to get it prayed out so you can remove it, and then install the new one. Make sure you put the metal plate and the cover again, and you should be all set to go. Again, as I mentioned, it's really difficult to pray it out. I'll show you. It has a metal ring at the end which keeps it attached to the drive train. So yeah, please be careful. Again, if you can lift the car, if you have a lift, it's much easier, but if you're working underneath the car as I am, it's a little difficult, since you need a little more room to wiggle it out, basically to get it out of the drivetrain. So here's the new one installed. As I said, there's barely any room to get it out of there. That's the hardest time that most of the time that I spent on trying to pray it out. So this is the old one. Again, that's the ring that holds it inside the drivetrain. And here's basically the issue. The seal was broken and didn't notice it on time, and of course it started knocking and making a really bad noise, so had to be replaced. That's all I got.